Hello, John. Good afternoon, everybody. You talked about the temperature being 89 degrees in Central Park. Now, we know that's a reading in the shade. So I bring you this, a piece of weather equipment. It is 96 degrees in the sunshine. My feet are baking, my face is sweating, and it feels like 105 to 110 degrees, depending on the shifting of the wind out here. It is hot already today, and we know that this hot weather is going to continue. As John mentioned, we've entered the heat dome, and we're not getting out anytime soon. The temperature trend reveals a stay in the 90s for several days, all the way through early next week. As for the humidity, today we're borderline oppressive. As we go through the weekend, thankfully, we start to see it diminish to barely noticeable, to barely feeling it. So that's some good news. But still, we know this weekend will be a summer scorcher. Sun's blaring, sweats rolling. We're heading into the 90s for the second day in a row.
It's pretty warm, especially with all black on.
I know, it's not a choice that you made, though.
Yeah, no, not at all. I'd be naked if I had the option to. Yeah.
Getting to the Union Square Farmers Market early, a strategy employed by many to miss the midday bake-off hosted by Mother Nature.
I usually like hot weather. I prefer it, but the 90s, mid-90s, a little bit too much for me.
And when I say mid-90s, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Hot, humid, easy.
No, I don't like when it's this hot. I like it when it's nice, like in the 70s.
Highs will be a far cry from the 70s as we sizzle into the weekend. What about the thought of 90s throughout the weekend and beyond, mid-90s?
Well, I'm sort of dreading it, but we're cheating. We're going away for the weekend.
Ooh. I might have to jump in the water, maybe pool hopping or something.
The beach for sure, oh yeah.
Staying home? I don't know.
Staying in the AC.
Staying in the AC, yes.
Highly likely he won't be alone in his decision, so consider these energy-saving tips from the U.S. Department of Energy. You'll save money and may help us all stay on the grid this weekend. Set your AC to 78 degrees when home. Let the temperature rise at night and when you're not there. You may save 5 to 15% on your bills. Shade your AC with trees or shrubs and increase its efficiency by up to 10%. Use a ceiling fan with your AC. Do it and you can raise your thermostat by 4 degrees without changing your comfort level.
You have to enjoy it because we say we hate it now, and then when the winter comes and it starts snowing, we're going to say we hate that too.
All right, so the moral of the story is enjoy it, but be safe. Please check on the elderly, your pets. Keep those kiddos cool as well. If you're an avid exerciser and plan to be out in this for more than an hour, don't just hydrate with water, but eat some salty pretzels as well. That will help you stay hydrated. Now, out here right now, the sweat is rolling off my back already, and as we know, it is not the hottest day of this heat wave. We expect tomorrow to not just be the hottest day of the heat wave, but the hottest day so far of the summer. Live from Union Square, Vanessa Murdock, CBS 2 News.
All right, Vanessa, thanks for the tips. And be sure to stay with CBS 2 and CBSNewYork.com as this summer scorcher becomes a downright heat wave. John Elliott will be back in a few minutes with your complete weekend forecast.